Here, a couple of us didn't make the trip. Well, this isn't the way to have the happiest of Christmases for us and for all their 12s, but still wish you happy holidays to everybody. This was a tough game for us in the first half. We just couldn't get going and couldn't make first down and got nothing going at all and just had to just wait it out. And once we found our rhythm in the second half, you could see us play. We play with these guys, and that's a terrific football team, and we know it. And the defense held their own with these guys. They kept them down in the running game. They were able to get the third down wins that we needed. We had a lot of 3-and-outs that made a big difference and gave us a chance to be in the game. And you could tell that we were in a go-for-it mode throughout the second half of the game, and even early on fourth downs, using those, just trying to see if we could find a way. Very tough ball game for us today in this situation. The weather had nothing to do with anything. I mean, it was just not a factor. We've been in cold, whatever it was. I don't know what the temperature was and any of that, but the factor was not there today. And our guys handled it beautifully, and it was not even an issue. What do you got?
And it made it hard to quantify. How much do you think you're missing Tyler out there? Trying to get things on offense?
He's a great player. He's a great player, and you miss him. There's so many chances for him on third downs and on the early downs and stuff to be a factor like he always is. We missed him. Yeah.
What happened on Gino's interception?
He took a shot at throwing the ball to Keith. He had a one-on-one up the sideline. The safety made a really good play, I mean, it's the right read to take it, and the ball just needs to get up and down before the guy gets there. The safety was all over it. I don't know what happened. I couldn't tell. Our guys were griping about the grab or something. You guys would know better than me. I didn't see that, but he just was making a really aggressive play. That's not the wrong play to make. You just got to get the ball up and down before the guy gets there.
Getting Ken going like that in the second half, what can that do for your offense?
It's so important. It's so important. He's such a good player, and our guys up front blocked their tails off today, and you can see how we can run the football. I think we ran it 11 times in the first half for nothing. Just didn't get anything going, and then we just were determined to go back out in the second half and make sure that we're going to find out are we going to be able to run it or not, and we did. And so the guys up front did well. Everybody blocked at the line of scrimmage. We were very efficient in the running game, and so it showed you that's who we want to be.
The fourth downs, obviously, you wanted to get all of them, but I guess the one to Laquan that ends up just a yard short there, was that one?
Yeah, think about how close these plays were. DK's play on the back of the end zone too. That's just 4 points there. The use of the clock I was really happy with the way we handled that. We did everything we could to take a shot at it, but that play too, and Laquan's, and I think there was another one when we came up short too, just by a bit, on fourth down.
It seemed like Mahomes had quite a bit of time to throw. What do you think of your defensive front?
Yeah, I think he did. The play passes worked for them. He was hanging on to the football and gave him another second look, and he's really dangerous. They didn't throw the ball that well today. They had some kind of miscues and just throwing and catching. And that worked for us, but he was able to find Kelsey. I mean, he's just looking right at him, waiting for him to get open, and the time allowed that to happen. And those two guys just showed why they're the kind of magic that they are.
You started Tease at safety, but it didn't look like Jonathan kind of came in.
Yeah, we wanted to play Jonathan and see how he did, and give him a shot. And I don't have any observation of that yet right now, but I'm anxious to see how he did.
Picture, you got two left. What do you feel like this team needs to do to get back?
Well, I saw the Minnesota kicked the field goal, and that's a good thing. And we'll see what the Niners do tonight. I don't know when the Niners are playing. They're playing right now. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It could turn out, if the Niners are fortunate and win their game, that these last two games are enormous for us, obviously. And so we're playing the championship game of the season against the Jets this weekend. So that's how we're going to approach it, and we're going to go get it done and give us a chance to be in it all the way to the end.
You guys have lost 5 of 6. What do you have to do to stop this slide?
We have to be more efficient, and we weren't efficient on third down. And we need to be more consistent on offense. The last couple of weeks, the defense has really started to step it up, and that's what we need. So it's everything. We need to do a little bit better everywhere. We didn't get the football today. We're -1. Last couple of weeks, that's what it's been. That for the last in this stretch of 5 out of the 6, it's been the football. We were at +5 or 6 or something at one point, and we've worked our way back out of that, and that tells the story as much as anything too. So there's efficiency things that we got to do better, and we got to take care of the football. We got to get the football. That's how the game works.
What happened to Abe Lucas?
His elbow just kind of gave out a little bit or something like that. So he had an issue with it, and he was okay to play. He could have played, but we said let's get him out of there and rest it because it was going to really tax him too much. But we don't think he re-injured as much as he just kind of aggravated.
It's a thigh injury for Lucas.
For Abe?
Yeah.
No, it was his elbow. I thought it was.
And Marquise, is he okay?
Yeah, he's been nursing a wrist, and he got it jammed again. Got back in the game late.
Travis Homer, what happened to him?
Sprained ankle.
Joey Blunt.
Joey had an issue with his knee, something with his kneecap, and I don't know exactly what it is, but it kind of got knocked out a little bit and then came back, and so he was in a lot of pain and discomfort. But it's not a knee injury; it's a patellar situation.
Ken obviously didn't practice all week really, but how did you feel about his day and kind of what made the difference?
I thought he played great. He jammed his ankle a couple times and he had to let it quiet down. This is like a kind of an aggravating, re-aggravating type of situation we're in there, and when it happens, he needs a break and he comes out and goes back in. So he's doing everything he can and admirably so. And I thought he ran great today.
What do you think of DK? Obviously, the ball's coming his way a lot with.
Yeah, it's obvious they really put two guys on him a ton during the day, and he was just battling and made some really tough catches, and I just wish we'd have got him on the back line, on that touchdown.
He got over 1,000 again for just 4 years. He's over 900 every year, over 1,000 twice.
Yeah.
What he's done early in his career.
Yeah, he's shown the consistency of a great player, and he's still growing and he's still getting better, which is amazing. He's 25 years old, he's just getting going. So we're as pleased with him as we could be. I love the way he battles. He just keeps battling, and his mentality is great.
The hold they called on him on the first play, could you tell if that was?
I didn't see it. I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
Michael, Sean?
Hey, Pete, can you hear me?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Do you think, first off, staying with the run in the second half after you guys weren't successful with it in the first, was that a conscious decision after a conversation between you and Shane coming out of the break?
Yeah, it was a real commitment in the second half to see if we could turn the game around. Yeah.
And do you think the success you had was a result of something changing with the scheme or the blocking, or do you think just staying with it resulted in some of those big runs Ken had?
Yeah, it was staying with it. Not being affected by the score, being behind by a little bit. The game was close. It was a close enough game we could get right back in it with one drive, and so we were looking for that drive.
In general, how do you think Gino played?
I thought Gino, he was fine. I mean, he played good football. Again, I wish he would have taken off and run on the third down. I think maybe the fourth down play. Was it the fourth down play? Third down play. Yeah, I mean, he just, he saw a little opening and threw it, but man, he had 25, 30 yards there right up the middle. Would have been a huge play. He went aggressive on the interception. We went for it. Everybody there was counting on throwing that ball. We thought that was what we were looking for, and I don't know how long he held it. I don't know about that, but it was the one that we wanted to take a shot at. But we needed to help him out. And really, the third downs in the first half they're too long. They're 11s and 12s and 13s, and that's why we needed to mix the running game in there so that we could get into normal third down situations. And the third down day was not a good day, in general.
Do you think your offense has what it takes to be efficient enough to make these final two games count and sneak into
Absolutely, absolutely.
What do you see from your team to give you that confidence?
Just what you just saw it happen in the second half and how we moved the football up and down the field and really had plenty of chances to score. But we in another game we'd be kicking some field goals and would have been a different way of going about it. But in this game we needed to keep going for it. But when you can run the ball like that and give Gino a chance, he's going to find what we need. It would be great to see Tyler playing for us. It'd be great to have him back out there. We don't know if we'll get that or not.
Thank you.
Sure.
Anything else? Thank you.
Sir?
Great, go ahead.
Pete, was that the message after the game, that your second half offensively is exactly what you've been trying to find?
No, I didn't tell him that. I didn't tell him that. I was talking about other things, about what it felt like to play in this setting against a great team like this, and how our guys sensed, what we were able and capable of doing. I didn't want them to miss that because we were able to do it all. We could stop them, and we could run the football, and we could protect, and we could throw it. We could do all of those things, and this team needs to stay in touch with what we're capable of doing, because we're not quite there yet, but it's there for us, and they can feel it. It's there. It's truth, and I mean, all the numbers except for the third down numbers today would show you that we played a lot better than what the score looked like, and that's there for us.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. You mentioned in another game you go for field goals there. What did you mean you had to go for? Why not?
I just felt because it's in respect to them, the offense that they have and the players that they have. I wasn't sure that we would be able to hold them down as well as we did, our defense got better in the second half and just kept playing better. Did a great job. There must have been a couple, 2 or 3 and outs or whatever, that made a big difference. And our third down play was really good on defense today against the best third down team in the NFL. So knowing what they're capable of, that's really what dictated the decision. I'm not saying it's right. That's just the way I went for it. So you guys can say whatever you want about it. We good?
Thank you.
Thank you.